Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So we have another reading. How do people view you? So how are people viewing you at this time? Welcome if this is your first time. I hope this message will resonate with you. My soul tribers, new soul family, thank you so very much for your support. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I enjoy doing these for you. Again, I love to just see how spirit is showing you in true lights. Like I said, a lot of the times we don't have anybody cheering us on, so this is just God's way of letting you know behind the scene what is happening, what is going on. So how do people view you? People view you as somebody, again, your time is very important. Scorpio, a lot of you, when I see this, I remember the soap opera Days of Our Lives. So for a lot of you, it's like 4 + 1 is 5. You've changed, and over time, a lot of you, again, it doesn't matter what your birth certificate says. A lot of you, you're aging beautifully as well. For you, a lot of you have taken back. Now you're wiser when it comes to your time. Maybe in the past, you kind of, had some fun, and now a lot of you're taking life a little bit more serious now. You're buckling down, you're making use of time, even though, we know that, yes, in the spiritual realm, time is limitless, but we know here on 3D, we have 24 hours in the day. So a lot of you're choosing to spend your time wisely. Some of you, it's by yourself. Some of you, if with your family, you're just buckling down. You're being more responsible with your time as well and what you accomplish in your day. That's awesome. Wow, and look, water. So that's confirmation. That is us, water sign. So a lot of you're more stable, more balanced. 8 + 1 is 9. 9 is also ending, completion. So a lot of you're closing out some cycles in your life that had you in your feelings, have your emotions a little bit all over the place. So you're closing out people, places, and things that no longer serve you right now. Your peace is very important. Your mental health is very important. So a lot of you, that's where you're going. You're going to your peace as well. Wow. How do people view Scorpio right now? Okay, wow. Again, new moon. So a lot of you, again, 9, you're closing out a lot of cycles, things that no longer serve you. Also, a lot of you, during new moons, you may be doing a lot of manifestations as well, as far as, what you desire, what you deserve. This also signifies a new start, a new beginning. So a lot of you are taking this time, you're using this time to start projects, to create new projects, and you're not afraid to begin again, start over. So it's like, with each new moon, it's like you're setting your intentions and you're not afraid to start over. And when I see the time, you're a new beginning. It's time for a fresh start. So like I said, a lot of you're moving into your peace. You're not wasting time anymore. It's like, for a lot of you, to be honest, you're catching up. You're catching up with yourself now, because I think, maybe in the past we kind of play waiting games, sit out, and are realizing, okay, it's time to buckle down now. So you're closing out some cycles, and a lot of you're manifesting. And like I said, your peace is important, and you're realizing this is the time to buckle down. New beginnings. You're closing out people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And, you know, at the back here again, it's completion of a cycle and a time. So a lot of you, you know, again, just closing out cycle. You're open, you know, to magic. You're open to something else, something new. Okay, so you're taking away, removing anything that is not in alignment with who you really are, who you truly are. That's powerful. That's good. So a lot of you, it's a lot of maturing here. It's like, you know, you're a big kid now. Power. Yes, you're in your power right now. A lot of you, you're very determined, you're driven. Like I said, you just know your worth now. You know what you desire, you know what you deserve. You're anybody that you have given over your power to, whether this is in the workplace, in romance, in just, you know, platonic connections, you're realizing, you know what? I need to pour back into myself. A lot of you, you're feeling powerful right now as well. You know, you're holding yourself more confident, and people see that. You know, when you walk into a room, it's like, you know, you make the earth shake. People turn around, people recognize who you are. You're magical, you're mystical at this time. A lot of you, you're glowing. Again, it's your confidence. It's your confidence. It's the confidence for me here. That's awesome. I love that. I love that. Wow. You're very hardworking. You know, you're a go-getter. So you're in your power. A lot of you are also entrepreneurs. So, you know, you'll have leadership roles as well. So you're definitely in your power, and your energy, it shows. And like I said, people feel it when you walk into a room. You know, you attract attention. That's, yeah. Yep. And that is because, again, you did a lot of work on yourself. You know, it's never easy to walk away from the past, especially when we don't like changes. And a lot of you, for your own peace, again, you realize, like, time is against me. It's either I do something or I'm gonna die here. Transformation, yeah, it's a lot of changes. So a lot of you went through that death and rebirth process, the caterpillar to the butterfly. Like I said, a lot of you realize, you know what, time is catching up on me. And even though, yes, on the outside I may look youthful, but the truth is, you know, the birth certificate says I'm this. So even though, yes, you accept the compliment, but you're looking out over your life and you realize, you know, if you don't do something, something is going to happen to you. So a lot of you, you're really tightening up, you know, the people who are with you in your life. You're elevating right now. I mean, look at you. You're breaking chains. Talk about generational curses. You are breaking boundaries, leaps and boundaries. I mean, look at the rift that you create in that water. You know, just by you showing up, you're breaking free, you're flying high. You know, it's like you're unstoppable. It's like any limitations that were set over you, whether you did it by yourself or other people, you know, tried to chain you in and tell you can't do this and this is impossible. It's like now you're realizing, you know what? I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I'm going to step out in faith and I'm going to get this done. Awesome. So a lot of you, you're taking off. You're taking your time back. You've taken your power back. You know, new things you're manifesting. Your peace is very important. And the card that came out with transformation is Cracker. Again, yes, it's like you're awake. Positive energy. That's all you need is like positive vibes. Anybody come in with, you know, anything to dream killer, fun killer, no, you're not going to allow anybody to steal your joy. Again, coming out with the transformation, it's just telling me that there's so many things coming in for you. This is like firework. This is a brand new start for you, a brand new beginning for you. You realize that, you can make the impossible possible. Good things are awaiting you. It's like you're on fire. You're setting, everything around you on fire just so that you can have this new life. It reminds me of the song Usher, Let It Burn. You're willing to do whatever it takes so that you can accomplish what it is that you desire. That's beautiful. And at the back here, it's marriage. So a lot of you, this could also signify, a real connection, marriage coming in. And this could also signify contracts as well. So a lot of you may be, how people view you at this time, you're signing contracts, you're making big moves, things like that. But how people view you now is like you're a brand new person. It's like you're closing doors, you're moving on, you're empowered, you're in your power, you're unleashing your full potential. Going through this transformation, it's no joke. So again, you're a brand new person, brand new key. Like I said, a lot of you are signing contracts. Maybe you're getting a house, apartment, your business, whatever it is, but people are viewing you as opportunities. Doors are opening for you. New beginnings, new opportunities, new directions. At this time, people are looking at you as somebody who is very adventurous. It's like in the past, maybe you played it safe. You didn't want to travel. You didn't want to, like I said, it's so much here. When I see time, it's like now you're looking at your life and you're like, I'm not going to settle anymore. So now you're venturing out. New beginnings just by you closing out all cycles. And you did the work as well. The moon, a lot of people are viewing you as very private, very secretive as well. Also, you're very intuitive at this time. So because of that, it's like you're moving in silence. You close a lot of chapters, so you don't need a lot of people around you anymore. You're not telling people your business anymore. A lot of these people in the past, they wasted your time. And this is why now you're like, you know what, no more. And so you're very private. So, but yet you're still very confident. So people are viewing you as, you're very much in tune, whether with your faith, your spirituality. Is like, again, even if they can't explain it, but you're not alone. That's pretty much, you're not alone. So you're keeping things to yourself. You're very intuitive. There's a lot about you that people don't know as well. Awesome. Yeah, it's sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Spread how are people viewing Scorpio at this time? How are people viewing Scorpio at this time? Okay. Birth. Again, it's just the newness. Talk about the transformation. A lot of you, like I said, it's new opportunity, new possibilities. It's a fresh start. People see you in a new light. Again, the changes that you've made. I mean, like, think about a baby. It's like you're glowing, you're radiating, you're innocent, you're pure. There is just something different about you, even if they can't put their fingers on it, but they know. Number 4, that's just tell me with the whole celebration. A lot of you may be getting recognized in your workplace. You're rewarded. You're in relationship connections as well. It's just life. Life is just really taking off. Life is taking off for you now that you're more in your power now. It's like now you're looking at life through the eyes of a child. You're braver. You know how you were as a kid. You're willing to take more chances. You're willing to jump knowing that the divine is going to catch you. You're not afraid to fall anymore. You're not setting limitations over your life and your mind anymore. And the world, like I said, a lot of you, you're traveling. Some of you, you have a platform, you're seen all around the world as well. Again, you're open to new potential in every areas of your life. You're it's like you're done playing it small, Scorpio. That's what I see here. You're done playing it small. Wow. You're thinking big, out of the box. And you're only taking people with good energy, good vibes with you. Good energy, good vibes with you. Spirit, what's the gossip? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say gossip here. So maybe people are gossiping as well. They are gossiping. So, death. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. See, I'm telling you, it's a lot of new beginning here. You're shedding old ways of thinking, old patterns, old ideas. Your mind is open now. You're ready to learn. Again, with the transformation, death, you're not afraid to put an end to anything, anyone, any place, any time, anything that does not serve you. Again, you're not afraid to start over, a lot of you. You're taking a chance on yourself. That's beautiful. And this is what is really, you know, shocking to people as well. People are seeing you as like, this is not you, you know, but you're willing to take the risk for, again, for whatever reason, why you're making these changes, new beginnings. Could be to leave a new legacy, you know, or you're just tired of the same old, you need a change. Wow. How do people view you? Success. I know that there is no greater good than to love. So people are seeing you at this time. Again, you're very successful. Opportunities, again, with these new beginnings, like I said, could be new career, a new promotion, new position, your own business. So, I mean, you may not see yourself as this, but people are seeing you as more stable. You know, success for some could mean money. For some of you, this could just be your peace. This could be the fact that you're free to do certain things. You know, so for everybody, success is different. That didn't turn over, Spirit. Okay. Denial. I acknowledge my fear and I replace it with insight of awareness. So again, people are viewing you. Again, maybe in the past you were in denial, but you acknowledge your fear, Scorpio. You acknowledge your fear and you replace it with insight of awareness. So a lot of people see now you're not living in denial anymore. Again, it's like you come to terms with what is what. You know, it's like you come to terms with you can't change anything in the past. You can only move forward, you know, and with it, over the new moon, new beginning, you know, you're just not hiding, you know, yourself, the things that you are that makes you unique. People see that you're not holding those things back anymore. So even though, yes, you may be more private in not giving out information to others, but you're not in denial about the cycles you need to close. You're not in denial that you need to make a change in your life. And so this is what you're doing. Wow. So you're not being fearful anymore. You're not allowing fear to control you anymore. You're replacing fear with faith. You're more aware now. You know that you pretty much you have the power. The power of life and death is in your tongue. You know, and so this is why you're in your power now. Yep, Wow, this came out in the reverse, fear. Yeah, you're not fearful anymore. So maybe in the past, a lot of you were fearful, so you're not living in fear anymore. It's so amazing how it just flipped and came out upside down. All of my cards are in the upright. But you're releasing fear. You're choosing to live in the energy of love. And this is why you're powerful. This is why you're able to start over. You release fear. Congratulations. That is like a huge, and again, remember, when you're doing anything new, you will have the jitters and all of that. But that is just, to me, that is like spirit saying, I'm with you. I'm with you. And when you feel that, and you can confirm with spirit that I feel this way, please help me, I need you to guide me, to show me. This is you co-creating with the divine, you know, that we're partnering with this together. So when people do things in life, it doesn't mean that they don't have any fear. It's just having faith to make those moves anyway. And that is what I see here. How people are viewing you, it's like you have childlike faith. This newness about you, Scorpio, it's amazing. People are like just blown away how transformed you are, how much you're taking the world by storm. You know, you're just closing out cycles. It's like, you don't serve me, you don't serve me. Bye, Felicia. And you're moving on. You're moving on. Wow. So a lot of you, you're leaving difficult situations. Escapists, the escapists. Again, escape, thinking you're getting away, you're moving away. Underneath the death card, you're leaving people, places, and things that no longer serve you. This is a lot of you moving away, you know, just with time and seeing, you know, how things are not working out for you by you staying in those situations. So you're leaving that. The seeker. So a lot of you, like you would say, you're the seeker. So you're seeking ways to give your life meaning, you know, being grateful, being patient and compassionate for both yourself and others. So you're about seeking the truth. It's like you're on a journey now, you know, getting to know the real you. And this is what is helping to bring you success. Because the thing is, when you get to know who you are, so people see how they're viewing you, you're on a journey. It's like you're seeking for answers. And, you know, it's like, what is my purpose? What is my gift? And a lot of you, this is what is bringing in your success, or you may say your fortune, just by you knowing what your gifts are. So, you know, this is how people are viewing you. It's like you're on this journey, you know, of discovering yourself. I've never seen this card, the Sibyl. Wow, you won't believe this, what it says, the Sibyl. The Sibyl. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone, except those who you know, without question are ready to hear it. Oh my goodness. On top of the Moon card. So yes, a lot of you, you're very careful who you're sharing your secret with. You're thinking twice, you know, about sharing anything with people you know, except for those who you know are ready to hear it, and those who can keep it as well. So you're very private, very discerning at this moment. So a lot of you, you're alone, you know, and so you don't even have people around you who you can confide in. And this is why maybe a lot of you, people are viewing you that you cut a lot of ties with people as well, and they see you as somebody who is traveling alone. But here you see you have the bird, you know, the picture, the lion there. So you have your spirit guides with you. You may seem alone in the physical, but you're highly protected. You're not alone. You are not alone. Wow, I love that. Yeah, so you're keeping your mouth shut. And again, you know, it's a lot of things that you have gone through, because in order for you to close cycles, you know, you've gone through a lot of things that, you know, broke your heart. And this is why now you're on this journey of self-discovery, self-love, you know, realizing that, you know, maybe in the past you were in denial about the people around you. You know, you shared, even though you probably felt something intuitively that people were not real, but you still were a little bit gullible, and you trusted some people and they broke your heart. And so this is why now you're more secretive, you're more private, you know, in regards to who you open up and share your thoughts and your ideas. And because again, you're a truth speaker, so you're not telling people things. You're careful about who you tell certain things, because not everybody is really ready and open to hear the truth as well. So you're not even wasting your time with small, you know, conversations, really. Yeah, so that's good. Wow. So in the past, you know, Scorpio, maybe you were the warrior. So you know that you have the power to defeat negative thinking. You learn to understand and cope with your greatest enemy, your own fear. Wow, isn't this something? Yeah, so in the past, you know, people may have viewed you as the warrior, but now you learn to conquer those fears. Wow, see, this is fear in reverse. So it's like you're no longer fearful, you know, and this come out to clarify that you learn to understand and cope with your greatest enemy, your own fear. So you let go. See, you're going out, you know, you're leaving the house by yourself, you're all dressed up, you know, a lot of you, you're glamorous, you know, some of you may even be going out barefoot as well, you know, so you're just really harnessing and owning who you really are. Wow, that is lovely. I love that. I love that for you. See, the traveler, again, the world, isn't that amazing? So yeah, so a lot of you, you're traveling now. You know, you're traveling whether for fun, vacation, education. Maybe you're in, you know, whatever you're doing, mentoring, a speaker, but you're getting out there. Or you're online, you have your own platform. So whatever communication system you're using that takes your idea to the world, you know, and also that's bringing the world to you. That's awesome. So a lot of you, you may be readers as well, or other influencers. Congratulations, guys. That's amazing. So I'm going to leave it there. But again, just to recap, a lot of things have changed over time for you. A lot of you, you catch up on yourself. You know, you've seen that things are not going the way that you wanted. And so it's like now you're more responsible how you spend your time, the people, places, and things that you give your time to. Your peace is more important. You're closing out cycles. And now you're stepping into a new beginning. A lot of you, you're feeling more confident now. You have taken your power back again from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You are rocking the world. You are graceful. When you walk into a room, people have no choice but to look at you. They have to stop and acknowledge who you are. Again, you're just putting everything to an end. You're not afraid to start over. A lot of you, you're escaping in, you know, just again leaving. You're just, you know, you're going to the store. Well, you tell somebody you're going to the store and you're gone. It's like enough is enough. You're on a journey now. You're seeking the truth. You want to know who you are, whose you are. You know, it's like, what is my gift, my potential, my talent? And that's what is important to you now. You're on a journey. your own journey to your life path, and you're not sharing anything with anybody who you know you can't trust. You're not talking no small talks to people who are not ready for it. It's like it doesn't make sense. You're not worrying anymore. No longer are you living in fear. Faith, you're brave. You're willing to take a chance. You're willing to do what it takes in order to make a difference in your life. So, this is awesome. This takes a lot of work to get here. Your success is showing as well, in whatever way, mean, shape, or form for you. Because the little things around you, you may think it's not a big deal, but other people admire them and view them as you been very successful. So people see that you've made big changes in your life. You're definitely not where they left you. You have grown a lot. You mastered yourself. And again, kudos to you. Keep going, keep pushing. It's not easy. Life is not fair, but God is still good, and we have a chance to do this over again. And this is why a lot of you're taking a chance on yourself now. So thank you. Until next time, be blessed.